Hey, what's up, guys? Matt here. Welcome to this week's episode of MATTtalks. So this week on MATTtalks, as you can see, I'm in the car, and I'm not driving. Sandy's driving. So this week on MATTtalks, I thought I would have my very first guest ever on MATTtalks, and I thought it would have to be Sandy. So this is Sandy. You've never seen her before, only in pictures. So I was gonna spring this whole MATTtalks on her without telling her what we're doing, so she could be fresh and and first impression, she's cute. I was gonna have her introduce herself and tell everyone who she is.
Everybody knows who I am. Why did I tell them? You literally just introduced me.
So the topic of this episode is about us. I love us. And she was going to tell the story about how we met.
What? Why do I have to tell a story?
Because it's my show.
Maybe we met in middle school.
Yeah.
And we dated in middle school for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then... okay. And then we didn't date anymore. And then we didn't date for a long time. And then, last year, on April 28th, he slid in my DMs on Instagram. And that's how it all began. The rest is history.
The rest is history. What's it like being in a long distance relationship?
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I would have to agree.
We make it work.
We do.
I come home a lot. So.
Yes. And now that we got some new wheels, it's a little bit easier. We had to start dating at some point. Somehow. Somewhere.
We started dating July 7th. July 6th, I mean.
We got
July 6th, 2016.
How did I ask you or did you ask me?
I asked you.
How'd you do that?
I wrote a little note.
You sound so excited.
He let me borrow 21 Pilots CD, and I didn't need it anymore, so I gave it back to him. But the note was inside of the CD case.
It was a very cute note. It told a lot of inside jokes of our relationship at that time, because as she said, I slid in the DMs April 28th, and this was July 6th when we put a title on it.
I'm sorry.
Good Lord.
I burped and it like, I was like throw up in my mouth.
Oh yes, it was
July 6th
when we officially titled our relationship.
I made it official. He wasn't gonna do it.
Well, see, I was waiting for her to be ready, and she was waiting for me to be ready.
No, it wasn't. You were waiting for me. That's the end of it. I mean, we already knew you were ready.
I was ready from April 28th, 2016. I was in it. Except we were best friends, because that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm a sweetie pie. So she was swooned from the start. I'd have to assume. I think is what she's told me previous to this conversation.
No.
No?
When you first told me you liked me, I was like, no, I can't do it.
When she first came to church, my form of flirting was making fun of her car and how dirty it was, but she was real dirty.
Okay, I lived in my car, basically.
It was dirty. It was real dirty. But she came to church one time, and then okay, so let's see. I have it in my phone. June 5th, you came to church. No, you came to church in May.
June 5th. the next month.
Well,
June 5th.
May 15th, you came to church the first time. I know that for a fact, because I'm a crazy person. I know that for a fact. And you didn't stay after the last song, and I was very disappointed. we hadn't really talked
You
to
didn't
each
ask
other.
me to stay.
I did not ask.
You
I
know there was a
assumed.
last song.
I assumed that you were.
Sorry.
I think I can fix that. I don't know how actually. I assumed you would have stayed, but I didn't know, so that's fine. Might be. It's fine. And then the next week you came, you stayed for the last song, but then you bounced immediately. And then the next week is when it was June 5th. Is when we had our Taco Bell date. I went out to the car and I was talking and having fun. Weston was there, and we just talked for like an hour, right?
A long time, yeah.
It was a very long time. Everyone had left church. We did not. So we were making fun of her car. I was. I think Weston was too, I'm sure. He was trying to be cool. Just like me, I was really trying to be cool. But then we went to my car, and I was like, come look at my car. So I got in the driver's seat, turned the car on, and I was like, Weston, what do you want to eat? And Weston, I think I said Taco Bell, and then Weston said, sure. Sandy was in the back seat throwing my trash around because I was making fun of her car. Do you remember this? Do you remember this? Okay, that's good. And then we went to Taco Bell, and again, for some reason, I just kept making fun of her. I guess that meant I liked her.
Reaction formation.
Reaction formation.
Defense mechanism.
Defense mechanism. Some things she learned. Psychologically, that's why I liked her. That's why I liked her, or that's why I did what I did?
That's the defense mechanism you used. What else do you want me to say? Then that's just what it is.
Who dropped the L word first?
Me.
Yeah, you did. Again, for some reason, I was waiting for her.
Well, yeah, I was damaged. Damaged goods.
So, as you know, we are engaged. I put a ring on it. July 7th, 2018 is what we've decided. We will hopefully finish school. Did I say that correctly?
I'll be finished with school for sure.
She will for sure be finished with school May of 2018. I will hopefully be done with school May of 2018. I gotta crack down on school. It's coming up here. But we are gonna get married, like I said. It's gonna be a nice, quaint wedding. It's gonna be at church. Dad's gonna do the
What's quaint mean?
small.
Nice little quaint wedding.
It's gonna be small, kind of.
It's not
And
going to be that small.
it's not gonna be that small.
We're filling the church to the brim.
We are filling the church
Our
to the
church
brim.
is small. That's what's making it
Our
small.
church is quaint.
Quaint. You just need to quaint to the church.
But my father is going to do the service, the ceremony, and my mother. What's my mother gonna do?
Everything.
She's gonna do everything. Sandy's mama's gonna do everything as well,
Except pay for it.
except pay for it. It's gonna be pretty free, pretty
Yeah.
cheap. It's gonna be wonderful.
We're blessed.
What?
We're very blessed.
We are very, very blessed to have what we have. If we could get married today, I would. Just because we love each other.
Because our lives are going to change.
Yes.
I've talked about this 1,000 times.
Yeah.
How different our lives are going to be.
Yeah, right now we don't live together. She lives in Bloomington, I live in Clarksville. And she's going to school up there and I'm going to school down here. So we only get to see each other like maybe every other weekend
every weekend. Come
every
on,
weekend.
We see each other every weekend.
Every
Fun
weekend.
is coming up.
It will. And but yeah, we just. Although if we were to get married today or tomorrow, we would what?
There's spaghetti sauce on. What does it get about?
But that tasted good. But if we were to get married today or tomorrow or whenever, we would probably quit school. So that's why we set the date so far away. But it's not really that far away. It's kind of far. So we have 5 bridesmaids and groomsmen. yeah, 5 bridesmaids and groomsmen. I have yet to ask my groomsmen what for their approval. No, what do you do with the groomsmen? I've yet to ask them to be my groomsmen. I've asked them to be my groomsmen, but I haven't given them like anything that I want to give them.
I haven't officially asked.
I haven't officially. Unofficial, they're all yay. Officially, I haven't asked them yet. So, yes. I'm excited for my bachelor party. I think Isaac has said, which he already knows, unofficially he's my best man. We're gonna either laser tag, or I just had an idea, why don't we canoe? That would be fun. So we may go canoeing. But yeah, my bachelor party is gonna be very quaint. No strip club or anything. No strip club or anything. I've never been. I don't have much desire to go to a strip club.
Not much desire? You got a little desire? Not much?
No, I don't have. I don't have any desire to go to a strip club, as that's what most bachelor parties are. So, yeah, quaint bachelor party. Bachelorette party? Quaint or no?
Well, quaint means small.
Yeah.
And there's only going to be 6 of us, so that's pretty quaint.
Well, like, what are you going to do?
I don't know yet.
We're currently at Deems Lake.
Deem like
Possessive Deems. So after the wedding, our honeymoon.
Sure. We don't know anything about our honeymoon.
We don't know.
Talk about it. What about, like, after we get married? Marriage.
So marriage is going to be splendid. I think we're going to go for an apartment first, because we're
broke.
We got tight wallets. Broke.
Quaint wallets.
Quaint wallets. Very quaint. But yes, we're going to try to go in an apartment anywhere, really. Hopefully, we will have nice jobs. No kids in the immediate future.
No kids at all. Just kidding.
Ever.
Lots of kids.
Lots of kids. Maybe 4? 3. Our lives are going to change.
We'll get a house.
We'll get a house
Some point.
eventually. I got some feelers out there.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. I did say new cars. This is now Sandy's car, which I'm titling it Our Car because it's our car. You know what I mean? So yes, we got a new car. I got a new car. It's black 2007 Hyundai Sonata. And then Sandy's car is this car now. But, so those are very good starter cars, I would assume, for a couple.
Well, the black one is.
The black one is. This it's fine. It'll do for now. Is there anything you want to say?
I love you.
I love you.
That was so late.
Shut up. All right, well, that's the video. It's a long one. We'll probably work on getting her involved in MATTtalks because she loves it. She loves MATTtalks. Take that as a yes. Thanks for watching this episode of MATTtalks. Hope you enjoyed my beautiful fiance Sandy, and you are now introduced to her. She's talked. She's spoken. You've heard her on recent Matt's Weekly Updates and MATTtalks that she was.
Your microphone is right there, like they can't hear you.
I know.
You're like, because I turned the radio up.
But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
We were here.
See you in the next one. Peace!